Yeah, J. Bre, Grinch, all around the world. We're all connected and the same. Here we go, listen.
All around the world, people living and people dying. All around the world, the children laughing and mothers crying. All around the world, you gotta love or you're just a hater. All around the world, better catch up or I'll see you later.
The era of the major label is pretty much dead, so.
Going out, the hype's insane. The warm-up starts, it's the pre-game. Feeling good? Nah, feeling great. A player like Tiger, Frosted Flakes. High status, bankroll stick. Bring two girls and make a chick flick. One eye closed like Slick Rick.
So just tell me like how you got into like rapping and stuff like that.
Alright, so it was around the time where I stopped playing basketball, like around the fall of 2007. So I was looking for things to do, things to occupy my time.
And you were playing basketball for the University?
For the University Community Center,
okay.
yeah. So I was playing, and you know, I decided to stop, and I decided to get like into other things that were like positive, you know what I'm saying? Things that like would influence other people. I used to write in high school, but I just didn't take it very seriously. And so then when I was done playing, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do with my time? What am I gonna do for fun? Started writing, started enjoying it. People caught on, you know, I got put on some shows. People wanted me to start recording albums and CDs and things like that.
And why did you decide to really start rapping as a business, as a ways to making money, like instead of just a hobby, like you're really gonna focus this as your business?
Yeah, so like, you know, a lot of people treat it as a hobby, and although it is a hobby for me, I'm really business minded as an entrepreneur, so I always think of ways to make money out of anything you do.
Okay.
So music just came naturally. I mean, music is a business. If you're an artist, if you take it seriously, whether you like it or not, it is a business.
Yeah.
Because it involves investing in money, it involves investing in time, and there's a return. And there's a lot of people that are involved, just like any kind of business. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you, in your fledgling career, you know, have you seen any breaks? Have you seen anything that's really thought like, wow, that I'm so lucky to be in this predicament, working with any artists or anything like that? Like
definitely. So a lot of the well-known artists around Seattle, I've worked with them. I've worked with the platinum artist on my last project, Havoc from Mobb Deep.
Oh wow!
So I've worked, you know, I mean, I'm very blessed to work with the people that I've worked with, especially in music. It's all about who you know, who you get connected to. So I've been blessed enough to work with a lot of good people.
That's great. Yeah,
so far, yeah.
So where do you like see the industry going? Like you know, for so long the music business was all basically brick and mortar.
Yeah.
You have to have a big factory behind you to push your singles and everything like that.
So especially now, like the way the trend of the industry is going is the era of the big major label is pretty much dead. So you see a lot of independent artists being very successful by marketing their music the right way, by going after their fans the right way, by connecting with their fans, you know, through things like Twitter, through things like Facebook. It's like a very personal connection with your fans that musicians have nowadays.
So you've seen that the social media marketing via the Twitter, Facebook has really helped you tap into your fans, where you know, and have a big push for your fans.
Definitely.
Like say something that Sony would do, or that Warner Brothers would
Definitely,
do.
yeah. So you know, and also booking, doing a lot of groundwork yourself. So like booking your own shows, getting you know, interviewed on the radio, things like that.
So just tell me like an everyday thing, how you go about like, you know, promoting yourself, making your music, getting everything out there, being an entrepreneur for yourself, and you know, making money off this venture.
Yeah, definitely. So in music, there's a lot of different ways you can make money, not necessarily just selling your CDs. Especially nowadays, you see a lot of musicians getting licensed and getting their music in movies and other media, and that's, I think, the biggest, you know, part of you know, how musicians become you know, successful, especially nowadays, is getting their music into movies, into TV shows, into you know, different avenues of media. That's one way that, you know, you can make money off of music. Another way is you know, you know, people will pay you to be featured on their songs. You know, you can sell, if you make music as a musician, you can sell your beats to artists and other things like that. And also getting shows, people pay you to perform. So there's ways to make money. Not a lot of money, unless you're like on the top, but there's definitely ways to make money and you know, be successful in things you're trying to do.
So who do you see as your major competitors as far as like independent music goes?
Well, out here, like, you know, independent artists, I like to see us more as like a team rather than competition, because especially like in this region, there's not a lot of hip hop artists that are known. So it's like if one of us make it, we have the mentality like, you know, that person's gonna put us on the map, and then it gives us a chance to, you know, really be seen on like a national level. So I don't really see other artists as like competition, but I see them more as like, you know, if I see something that I like that an artist is doing, I'll try to maybe start trying to use that strategy if I like the way they're maybe reaching out to their fans, the way they're performing, like their live presence on stage, stuff like that.
What issues did you face when you first started, you know, your music thing?
You know, when I first started recording and actually trying to make like an album, you know, the biggest thing that I found was there's so much that goes into making a song that most people that listen to music don't even really realize. Like the type of equipment that you record on, the quality of equipment that you have, the way that you mix sound within the song is all very important for the final project that you hear. You know, when you listen to radio or you listen to a CD or listen on your iPod. There's a lot that goes into like the behind the scenes stuff that most people don't think about. So when I was first starting, you know, I kind of just put together my first project kind of, you know, with the college student budget. Didn't really want to spend a lot of money on, you know, things that I was doing because I was just trying to get my feet wet and just understand, you know, what kind of goes into making a project. And then with this last project that I put out in September after I graduated, you know, I spent like probably about $3,000, you know, on 13 tracks. That includes like studio time, the mixing and mastering. There's people whose job is to master a CD, to master the sound, because they, you know, they study that, they go to school for that, things like that. So, you know, there's a lot of money that goes into it. But in the end, you know, it comes down to if you really enjoy what you do. That I can say that for sure. This is one of my favorite things to do.
Like, how do you stay motivated though?
I stay motivated by always looking to improve, always looking to release, you know, good music that people like to listen to, you know, consistently throughout the year. You know, one of my next projects is to shoot a music video. You know, it's always motivated because you can always, you know, you can always do better as an artist. You can always get more fans. You can always release more projects or, you know, quality projects. So it's easy to stay motivated for me.
I'm back, ready for more. Bre's in the building. Guess who's back? Back to take over the game. Never finish last, that's why I carry the flame. You don't know, now it's your time to learn. I got next, it's my return. Guess who's back? Back to take over the